Alrighty guys, welcome back to OneDrive and I'm bringing you the quarterfinal of Tournament 64. Tony and his opponent have given me this content for you guys. I do really appreciate them giving it to me. And Tony has also given me other content as well, which I'm going to show on this channel. So big thanks to them. Deck photos haven't been released of Tournament 64 yet. So I will be releasing my videos and my matches of that at a later date, so do stay tuned for that. Anyway, before we go into the Decktech pictures, I just want to highlight the rules. It's the Atlantic 93-94 rule set. You allow a maximum of 10 points, same art, same frame in all languages. You allow cards like a collector's edition, international edition. However, you're not allowed proxies and the restricted list is in effect. Yeah, so this is a really interesting match and I've already watched it. Very entertaining, guys, so you're in for a treat. Let's look at Tony's deck and then let's look at his opponent's deck. So this is Tony's deck. It's very similar to Arabian Aggro deck that I used to play in for Horseman. It had the chains, it had the card apes, the Arnhems, Sylvan libraries. Obviously didn't have things like swords or disenchant, however, or Savannah Lion, but very similar nonetheless. Points are the Moxes, the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 factories. Just a really heavy creature deck here. I mean, you got the 4 card ape, 4 lion, the 4 pixies, 4 Arnhems, you got the 4 factories. The giant groves can be really good against boats and things like that. Yeah, just a super solid deck here. And yeah, it really packs a punch. We'll talk more about sideboarding afterwards, but this is a really solid deck from Tony here. So let's see what he's up against. So this is Oliver's deck, or Olivier. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Oliver. But anyway, this is blue-white robots. You don't see blue-white very often. You normally see mono blue robots, but I can see why he's gone for blue-white here, because you've got that Swords to Plowshares, you've got the Disenchants, you've got loads of copies. You can copy Winter Orb, Icy Manipulator, Book, Tetraverse, Suchi, Triskelion. You know, Chaos Orb. Like, there's so many copy targets. You got the Sage to draw cards. You know, the points are, by the looks of it, Mana Brain Geyser even, can't even speak. Time Walk, Soul Ring, Chaos Orb, and the factories. So just a super good deck here. And in the sideboard, obviously, you've got things like Rafagod. We'll talk more about that later, but Rafagod not being pointed here, so if it was pointed like it was before Christmas time, you're looking at a 12-point deck. But you know, a lot of people are saying that Rafagod should be pointed again. But yeah, very nice deck here. Lovely signed cards for Oliver. He's got a beautiful collection. So yeah. All right, let's just get straight into game number 1. Alright then, game number 1. Let's see if both players can keep. I am filming this at like midnight here. I wanted to try and get some content out the best I could. So I'm normally a little bit more awake, a little bit more alert. So if I do make any errors here, I do apologise. But I wanted to bring you some content. You know, I am trying to grow the channel. If you like what I do, obviously give the channel a follow, share it with your friends. We've got lots of exciting things coming up, lots of new content from players, obviously with their permission, as some people in the past have had a little, not moan shall I say, but a little bit of a, how can I say, bit of a tantrum. But anyway, it is what it is. I ask my opponents now about whether or not we can record the content, which, you know, I have been doing for the last 5 or 6 tournaments. Alright, so we've got Triskelion here. Now I presume, I love those Triskelion orbs. I presume he's going to shoot the Savannah Lion here. At some stage. He's going to serve with the Savannah Lion. Presume Savannah Lion's going to die a gruesome death. Yep. And is this... oh, I thought it was going to be a chain for the Triskelion here. Nope, swords on the Triskelion. He's going to shoot him for 2, I presume. Yep. Looks like he's going to go down to the 18. Blimey, I'm going to have to put my glasses on to see these dice, ain't I? I can barely see the numbers. Alright. A little bit clearer on the top here, actually. I'm going to look at that, those dices. I try and make it as clear as possible when I use my phone. It looks like Oliver's got only 3 cards left. That mana vote could cause him a few issues here. I don't think he wants to use that strip mine. I think he wants to save it here. Right, copy on the mana vote. That's pretty good. Okay. I think this is a mistake using that strip mine, if I'm honest. But, because he's never going to be able to untap those mana votes if he doesn't get in a couple more land. But obviously he's familiar with the deck. He knows what he's doing. He's obviously in the quarterfinal for a good reason here, Oliver. Alright, Pixies. He's going to take a damage from the mana vote. I don't think Tony needs a lot of lands, if I'm honest. He doesn't need a lot of lands to operate. I think once he gets to 4 lands for the Arnhems, he can do everything he wants. Alright, another mana vote. Blimey, this is going to take a lot of damage here if he... oh, okay. Yeah, Tetravus, okay. Yeah, I mean, now that strip's looking pretty bad because he's never going to be able to untap these mana votes anytime soon. That's 3 damage per upkeep every turn for like the next 2 or 3 turns. By the looks of it. Alright, he's going to attack for 4. And these are the giant growths that I was talking about. You know, that's a 5/6 now. It's really hard to kill. I mean, yeah. And he's ramped out nicely into that Tetravus, but it's not going to do much here. He's you know, taking 3 damage from the mana votes. He's taking 6 power on the ground. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well for Oliver here. Loving the play mats from both players though. Pretty cool. Love the anime dead one. One of my favourite cards in 7 Points Singleton. We got Mox here. Going to serve with the factory and the team. That's 8 damage. He has got swords though, by the looks of it. Yeah, he has. So swords the right factory. Gonna take 6. Wow. Go down to 6. Go down to 3. My god, he's in boat range or chain range. And that's it. Alright, let's go on to... well, let's look at sideboard and then go on to game number 2. So sideboarding here, Tony has the Force Field. I don't think that's very good here. Black Voice doesn't seem great because he empties his hand pretty quick. Those Divine Offerings are looking fantastic. Red Blast might be useful actually. Yeah, they seem pretty good. I'm not too sure about the Stone Rains, but the Divine Offerings and the Red Blast look very good here. So I presume they're going to be coming in for Tony. So let's look at our... sorry, I need to say our opponent. I'm not even playing here. Let's look at Oliver's sideboard. So Oliver has the Wrath of Gods. They look quite good. Circle of Protection Red might be useful. Swords looks great. Book doesn't look too bad. Those control magics look quite good, but it all depends, you know, whether or not Tony brings in those Red Blasts. It's going to be interesting to see how Oliver sideboards here. Alright, let's just get straight into game number 2. Alright, game number 2 then. Tony, it looks like he might have taken a mulligan here. I do like Tony's setup on the camera here. Just makes it clear. You can see everything that's going on. Oliver's is a little bit zoomed in, but you can still see what's going on, which is nice. Alright. However, I do appreciate Oliver zooming in, actually, because I can see those dice a little bit better. So, there's upsides. Alright. So Oliver's going to lead off with a Tundra. Tony starts off with his best possible start here in card 8. Oliver has the answer straight away, though. That's good. Presume he's got access to 4 swords, 1 from the sideboard here. And he's also got access to counterspell now. The weather's like 35 degrees here, guys, so I'm absolutely melting. Right, another card 8. That's really good. And I did say he's got access to counterspell magic here, so yep, pretty decent. So he's controlling the board pretty well here, actually. Another Tundra. So he looks like he's going for the more controlling route this time round. Pixies is not bad. We're going to see a swords here. Or are we going to see? Nope, nothing. Presume he's not going to cast a Wrath of God or anything on one creature here. Alright. Tony's seeing 4 land here. I don't think he wants to see many more lands, but we'll see. Has he got disenchant or something here? Nope. Swords. Alright, Factory's exiled. Gonna gain 2 life. Tony's on 24 here. I mean, that's crazy. Right, follows up with a Pixies. You may want to, if you've got Wrath of God, maybe do a 2-for-1 here. I don't know if you want to get too greedy with the Wrath of God, but who knows. I'm just going to mute this chat because it's been going off on one. Looks like there's a tournament going on. Here you go, Wrath of God. It looks like there's a tournament going on in London. However, they do not allow Collector's Edition or International Edition, which has put me off massively. But I might look at going to one. Maybe like an X-Point event. I just won't be able to play Chaos Orb. I can play everything else. Alright, Sage. Sage with no artifacts. Tony just reviewed a bolt there. It looked like he's about to bolt it, but he thought better of it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Giving Oliver a little bit of free information. Oh, uses the chain instead. So Oliver knows he's got a belt in hand now. Because he just literally just used that chain instead. Alright. And Oliver might be just able to cast Triskelion the hard way. Here. He's nearly at 6 mana. Tony's flooding out a little bit. Tony doesn't need too many lands to operate. Triskelion here is good. Has he got Divine Offering or something? Did he bring him in? Nope, he's using swords. So I presume he's going to shoot him for 2 here. And shoot itself for 1. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Another land for Tony. I mean, this is ridiculous. He doesn't need 6 mana. It's kind of floating out a little bit here. Right, Triskelion number 2 for Oliver. No swords here. So, yeah. Oliver's very happy. Very, very happy to not see swords number 2. Oh, we're going to see a chain. And we're going to see a boat that he revealed earlier. And he's going to shoot him for free. Yep, so he's down to 18. Oliver's on 19. Tony's on 18. And he has 0 cards in hand. I believe Tony has like a Wheel of Fortune here, so if you can get that, that's pretty decent. Right, so attack for 2. Yeah. I mean, Oliver's on a very healthy life total in comparison to, to game 1 here. I mean, that was crazy. Oh my god. How many lands does Oliver need? That's crazy, man. Both like flooding out a little bit here, actually. A Mox for Tony. He's going to hit for 2 with the Savannah line. I thought he was playing a Morph then, but then we realised we were in old school. Okay. So I'll untap the Savannah line. I'm going to crash in for 2. Put Oliver down to 13. Oh, I thought it was 13, but yeah, it is. Alright. Oh, no, he's going to play the Pixies. Right, so he's opening himself up to another Wrath of God here, but don't know if Oliver's got it. No, doesn't look like it. She's going to take 4 here. This might be Tony's game, despite the Flood and the Wrath of God. So, yeah, Oliver's down to 9. They're both flooding. I mean, Oliver has about 10 million mana. The Brain Geyser would be good right now. That'd be very good, actually. It looks like he's tapping mana. Wow, I think this might be a Brain Geyser. I did watch this a while back, actually. Alright, yeah. He's doing this and not keeping up 4 mana for Wrath, so fair enough. That's a lot of cards. Looking at his graveyard. Okay. Not too sure what's going on here. There's a lot of... Oh, yes. He's the glare. He didn't realise it was a strip mine. I think I remember him saying, oh, should you have only drawn 6? And he went, no, I've tapped the strip mine as well. So he drew 7. 7 fresh cards off that Brain Geyser. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But he is down to 9. And Tony has 2 cards in hand. If they're bolts or drawing growth or something like that, he's serious trouble. Got 4 Tundras on the battlefield now. So he's got all the jewels that he possibly needs. Like 2 mana for a Sage, that's a blocker at least. Alright, so I presume that's going to block either, well, one of them. Alright, so he's going to Swords the Sage. He's going to gain a life, go back up to 10. He's going to take 4 from the Pixies and the Savannah here. Yeah, Chain or Bolt, or both will do the job here for Tony. Or Giant Growth and a Bolt. So he's got lots of potential wins. Yeah, goes down to 6. Deliver Savannah line. Oh my god, a Wrath of God would be brutal. And a wheel. Oh, the 1 mana, is it? Oh, it's Blue Blast. Oh, that is crazy. Okay. Wow. Keeping that 1 mana open. And I did say, you know, we could get him out of it. If he's got Wrath of God here, this is going to be a hell of a comeback. Wow. Has he got the Wrath? If he's got Wrath, or even Triskelion, you know, shoot the Savannah line, shoot the other Savannah line. Obviously, you can't kill the Pixies, but You can do a 2-for-1. Right, Sage. It's pretty damn good. Oh, Suchi, okay, okay. So yeah, presume he hasn't got the Wrath then, if he's doing all this. And copying the Suchi. Alright. Fair enough. Great blockers. This Pixie cannot be blocked. Although Sage can block the Pixies, I suppose. He's attacking with the Savannah Lions. This is interesting. Alright, so you're going to block the 2 Savannah Lions and the Pixies with the Sage. I presume he's got a giant. Oh no, he's got swords. He's going to swords the Sage, okay. So you're going to go up to 7. And he's going to lose both his... Wow. He's going to lose both his Savannah Lions here. I mean... I'm not too sure about that attack. Maybe just swords the Sage in the first place and then attack with the Pixies. I don't know. Would have kept both his Savannah Lions around. And both the Savannah Lions could have blocked one of the Suchis and he would have lost 4 life. And then if he found a bolt or a chain off the top, he would have won the game. But, you know, ifs and buts. Alright, so what we got here. Alright, Suchi number 3. Suchi number 4, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's 16 damage. That's pretty crazy. He's going to attack for 2, put him down to... Right, Arnhem, that's not going to win the game. Yeah. Alright, so... What's he going to draw here? To untap all his stuff. If he attacks with all of them, he's going to take 4 damage from the Suchi though. If the Arnhem blocks one of them, putting him down to 3. Pixies can block one for free and not take any damage. So I don't know if there's any decent attacks here, to be honest. Unless he's got a swords for the Arnhem. He may want to just then attack with everything. But he's having a good old think. I mean, Wrath of God in this situation is absolutely terrible. You'd be taking 16 damage from your Suchis. Right. Another Suchi, okay. So what he could do here is actually wait one more turn. I think he can put him down to 6. Yes, I think he can. I think he can put him down to 6. Because he's going to block 1. Block the Arnhem. But then he's going to take 4. Oh, he doesn't even need to block actually, does he? I think he can just take the 6, go to 1. And then swing on the swing back. Because if you block, you're just going to lose the Suchi anyway. And you still take 4 damage. So you're better off just taking the damage. Go to 1. Swing back for 20 if he hasn't got anything else. Is he gonna block? There's literally no point blocking, I don't think. No. Yeah, so we can't even block the pixies. Because I remember him talking about this. So I think you're better off just taking the 6 damage, go to 1. And if he's got it, he's got it. Is he going to double block this, the Earning? Really? Okay. But then he's going to take 4 mana burn. Yeah, you're better off just not even blocking there. Fair enough. I suppose if you had a giant growth, you would have won the game. And he didn't, so. Alright, and that's it. There you go. Alright, let's go on to game number 3. I believe Oliver has taken a mulligan here. Yep, he's gone to 6. I believe he's on the draw though. Right, Tony into Pixies. That's a great start. That Mox is helping him ramp out quite nicely. Yeah, Oliver with that mana vote again. You gotta be careful though. No, that damage does add up fast. But Pixies are great against these robots. He's going to attack for 2, put him down to 18. He's going to play a Black Vice. Wow. Okay. So he's going to take 1 from the Black Vice. Not the best Black Vice in the world, but damage will add up. Don't know how good it's going to be against this type of deck. I suppose it was a little bit more controlling second game. Alright, Fell Stone tap. Right, another mana vote. Double mana vote. Ultraskeleton. Yeah, those mana vote damage is going to add up, I think. He's going to tap 1 mana here. What's this, Swords? He's already down to 17, Oliver. Oh no, he's not gonna do it yet by the looks of it. I thought he had a Swords there. Nope, he's gonna attack for 2 first. Okay. He's gonna pass. He'll take 2 damage from the mana vote. Of mana votes even. And at the moment, I mean, he's going to win the race here with Pixies and the 2 mana votes. So I suppose he doesn't even need to fire off the Swords of Plowshares. Okay, so he does fire it off. He's going to shoot him for 2 and then shoot itself, I presume. Or, nope. I know he's going to gain the life, okay. Makes sense. I suppose there's no way he can bring it back from the graveyard, so you just gain the 1 life there. A Red Blast the Sage, that's pretty good. It's going to stop him from sacking those mana votes, which is going to be absolutely brutal here. Those mana vote damage is going to add up fast. Alright, he's going to attack for 2. It's going to go down to 10 during his upkeep. This is going to go very fast here if he doesn't get a land so he can untap these mana votes. No, I don't think he does. Oh no. Another Sage, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, he's going to bolt the Sage. Yeah, makes sense. He wants these mana votes to stay in play. He's happy for him to take damage from the mana votes. You know, happy days. He's going to serve for 2, I guess. Yeah, go down to 8. And then he's going to go down to 6 during his upkeep. He's got like 2 turns left, I think. Alright. Doesn't find the 4th mana source to untap the mana votes. Untaps. Draws. Strip. Oh god. Okay. Strip the island. There's definitely not going to be able to untap these mana votes in time, I don't think. It's going to go down to 4. It's going to go down to 2. And I believe... Oh. I believe it's game over. I can't see him coming back from this. Nope. Not at all. Alright. Wow. Tony. Congratulations. Well done, buddy. A good friend of mine. And yeah, he's actually shared the semi-final match with me. So I'll be bringing you that in the near future, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to see more content. It really helps support this channel and gives me motivation to keep making videos. Alright guys, well you take it easy and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. If you like the videos that I provide, give the channel a follow and don't forget to like the video. You take care guys. Bye bye.